Hello. Back again with me, Empress Nell. Alright, so I'm back for another read. This is a living authentically spread or read. For what sign? I don't know. I'm just choosing different signs for different spreads, different reads, okay? So let's see what sign this read is going to be for. This is about living authentically because how many times, we felt like we was not living authentically to please someone else. You know what I'm saying? How many times you said yes when you really wanted to say no to something? Okay, so the first question is it's a 5-card layout. It's like a horseshoe, how you lay the shit out. 5 cards, if you can see that. Anyway, the first card is the card that describes you living authentically. The second card is what can I change to live more authentically? The third question is why I feel called to live more authentically. And the fourth question is a part of myself that feels neglected. And then the fifth is how can I start honoring my authentic self? So it's 5. So it's 5 cards. All right, let's see. So what sign would this living authentically read or spread be for? Let's see. Who is this for? This is for Gemini. Alright, Gemini, this is for you. This is what I picked. You see me pick it out the stack. Gemini masculine, Gemini feminine energies. This is for you. Excuse my nails. I'm getting my nails done tomorrow. Meant to go this past weekend, but I wasn't feeling too good. Discarnations, you know what I'm saying? But, hey, on my normal setup, I'm waiting on certain things to come in the mail for my setup. Alright? So just bear with me. Don't worry about the setup. Focus on the message, alright? If you're a new viewer, welcome to my channel. Thank you so much for viewing me. If you like my style, you like the vibe, like the message, don't forget to leave me a comment. Hit the subscribe button. Do what you do. If not, it's alright. I'm glad that you stopped through. If you're a returning viewer, hey, what's up? I'm glad you came back and view another read. I appreciate all the support. Alright, Gemini masculine, Gemini feminine. Here we go. This is the living authentically read or spread for you. So let's go ahead and jump right into it so we don't waste any more time so I can move on to the next. Alright, hope everyone is having a good week so far. It's Monday, December 19th. She just kicked off. Hope everyone had a fantastic past weekend. Maybe y'all did some Christmas shopping, running errands, doing all kinds of shit, whatever it was y'all was doing. You know what I'm saying? I'm not really into the holidays like that, alright? But I'm truly grateful to see another day of life to give thanks and praises to the Most High. In Jesus' name, always. You know what I'm saying? Thank you for shedding light and be able to put these messages out here for you guys. You know what I'm saying? Let's help each other. We all can learn and grow. We all are work in progress. So yeah, I'm gonna lay these out and I'm going to clarify with my smaller tarot deck that I have. Clarify each card, the 5 cards that I lay. So again, Spirit guys, let's do a living authentically spread for the Gemini masculine and Gemini feminine energies that may come across this channel, this message. The first card is the card that describes the Gemini masculine and Gemini feminine energy living authentically. The second is what can they change to live more authentically. Third is what do they feel, what they feel is calling them to live authentically. The fourth is what is neglecting them, a part of themselves that feels neglected. And then the fifth is how can they start honoring their authentic self, spirit, God, universal energy. Let's see what we have here. Okay. Let's get it. So, it's going to be like a horseshoe, like how it's set up. So, this is card 1, card 2, card 2, card 3, card 4, and then card 5. I know y'all ain't seeing it the way y'all need to see it, but it's fine. Don't worry. No worries. This is a temporary setup. It's not all the time my setup looks like this, alright? or will be looking like this. Alright, so the first card, this is the first card we have here. I'm going to leave it like that. Alright, just follow me, follow me, follow me, follow me, Gemini. The card to describe you living authentically is the Ten of Pentacles in reverse. Now, you've had some sudden changes in your life recently, in your recent past. Gemini masculine, Gemini feminine energies. Maybe went through a separation, possible divorce. You went through some things, okay? With the Ten of Pentacles in reverse, a loss of job, loss of business. This is like me in your recent past, right? Ten of Pentacles in reverse, right? So this is the card to describe you living authentically. Maybe your money is kind of funny. It's not the way you would want it to be. And for some of you guys, you know this, but you want to appear like everything is all good financially when it possibly not really isn't. Okay, I mean this is for some of you. This is not for everybody. Alright, so that's the card to describe you living authentically. It's the Ten of Pentacles in reverse. You wanting the happy family life. You know, you wanting everything to be so the way it needs to be. You know, in line. Okay, that's what you've been wanting. You know, you've been working towards it. You have a lot of goals and aspirations. Some you've already fulfilled. Some you still working on, you know, and maybe you just feel like the others that you may have been wanting or working towards a goal you've been wanting for a while, you don't feel like it's coming in anytime soon. You know what I'm saying? Right, Ace, you've been going through a lot of unrequited love with the Ace of Cups in reverse. So that kind of, how can I say, not cause you to be fake, but it kind of have a bearing on you living authentically. Clarify the Ten of Pentacles reverse for the Gemini masculine, Gemini feminine. Card to describe them living authentically. Clarify Ten of Pentacles reverse for the Gemini. Ten of Pentacles reverse. What's the card describes them living authentically? Clarify Ten of Pentacles reverse for the Gemini. Ten of Pentacles reverse for the Gemini masculine. Okay, see what I'm saying? All right, and your Ace. All right, so you're focused on some type of new passionate beginning, whether it's a new passionate beginning with a certain somebody or a new passionate business, something you have a passion for doing, whether it's assisting people in some way, you know, nurse, doctor, social worker, I don't know. It's something you have a passion for, art, music, you know, something you have a passion for that you've been really trying to get on the ground. And maybe, you know, because of this Ten of Pentacles in reverse, the lack of money or the lack of support, you know, that's a bearing on you living authentically, being your true self. Okay, so that's that. So now, what can you change to live more authentically? Card number 2. What can you change to live more authentically? Five of Swords. No, Five of Swords is about stress. Look at them. Stress, fights, arguments, hostilities, conflict, chaos. You know, everything that comes with fuck shit. I do curse on my channel, so if you're new and you don't like the cursing, I apologize. I'll keep it at a bare minimum. If not, you can move to another channel. Thank you so much again for stopping by. Alrighty, so yeah, Gemini. What you can change to live more authentically is the way you see things, the way you think. So you be in your head a lot about a lot of shit, you know what I'm saying, that causes conflict and chaos within your own goddamn mind. So it is mental. So the way you can change to live more authentically is, you know, first of all, don't act like you all good when you ain't half the time. You know what I'm saying? Understand where you at. You know what I'm saying? Claim that shit. You know how you feeling stressed out? Okay, you stressed. Shit ain't going right? Okay, that's what it is. Don't try to appear like shit is fine when it ain't. Okay. Another way you can live authentically is stop associating yourself with motherfuckers that's gonna cause you to be like this all the fucking time. Stress the fuck out, drain your energy, causing conflict. You constantly arguing with this person. It's all this he say, she say shit. It's about to try separate yourself from these toxic motherfuckers that's causing this stress, chaos, and conflict. But you always gotta argue with this person. You always gotta stand your ground over and over to the same motherfucker. So the way you can change to live more authentically is possibly, you know what I'm saying, separate yourself from these type motherfuckers that's gonna cause you to be in this energy. Alright? Five of Swords, alright? So now let's clarify that for the Gemini. What can they do to change to live more authentically? Clarify the Five of Swords for the Gemini. Clarify the Five of Swords for the Gemini masculine, Gemini feminine. Way that they can change to live more authentically. Yep. Hierophant. It's two of them fell, so we're going to take it. There go your energy again, King of Swords. You could be a Gemini masculine I'm speaking to, or if you're a Gemini feminine, then take it as it resonates. It's a Queen of Swords. So now, the way you can change to live more authentically is stand on what you believe. Hierophant is about beliefs. You know what I'm saying? Your belief system could be institutions, legal shit, but it's about beliefs, okay? King of Swords is someone that's logical, that speaks their truth, that's very direct, straightforward. So, again, the way you can change to live more authentically is you need to stand up for what you believe in, speak your truth. If this is what you believe and you feel strongly about a person or about whatever it is you feel strongly about, then don't let nobody sway you into believing something different or persuade you into something that you know is what it is how you feel about the shit. That's your belief. That's how you feel about it. Okay, stand on it. You know what I'm saying? Regardless of if you feel like it's going to cause chaos and conflict with the other motherfuckers, your family or friends, whoever it is, and that's their motherfucking ass. Fuck them. This is what you believe. This is what you going to stand on. Speak your fucking truth. Alright? That's how you can change to live more authentically. You feel me? Next, what can you feel? What you feel called? What I wrote down. Why I feel called to live more authentically. So why do you feel called to live more authentically? The Ten of Wands. Because you're burdened. You're tired of being burdened. Ten of Wands is, look at it, a bunch of responsibilities, overwhelmed, weighed down. So you feel called to live more authentically because you've been weighed down, burdened by a lot of shit. Responsibilities, and a lot of times you do have a lot of shit. People come to you and ask you for help. People come to you for certain shit, and you really want to say no, but you're saying yes, or you really want to say yes, but you really feel no. It's just, be real about the shit. You know what I'm saying? If there's somebody in your life that's got you feeling weighed down and burdened, get rid of that motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? As simple as that. It sounds easy said and done, but it is what it is. That's why you feel called to live more authentically, because you're tired of being weighed down. Simple as that. Ten of Wands, Gemini. So why does Gemini feel called to live more authentically? Clarify the Ten of Wands for the Gemini masculine, Gemini feminine energies. Clarify the Ten of Wands. What's the Ten of Wands for the Gemini? Pretty scary, guys. Universe for energy. Give me one for the Ten of Wands. For the Gemini, why they feel called to live. See? You've been strong for way too long. Look at that. What's this? The Five of Cups. Whatever it is that's causing you to feel weighed down with the Ten of Wands, is causing you disappointment, sadness, and grief. And whatever this is, if it's a relationship, a partnership, a business partnership, whatever it is, this the Wounded Warrior card, the Nine of Wands. You've been very resilient. You know what I'm saying? You've been being strong for too long. Even though this shit has been really, overwhelming. You know what I'm saying? You've been trying to be strong nonetheless, but it's causing a lot of grief and disappointment and regret, Maybe you felt like you put up with something way too long or somebody for too long. You know what I'm saying? Now you in this regret type feeling. So you feel called to live more authentically because you're tired of feelings of regret. You're tired of the feelings of regret. You're tired of the feelings of sadness and disappointment with a certain motherfucker. Alright? Or just be disappointed in yourself for continuing to allow a motherfucker to keep you in this motherfucking energy. a feeling weighing down, right? Right. All right. So now question number 4. A part of myself that feels neglected. A part of yourself that feels neglected. Here we go. The 7 of Wands in reverse. You're not standing your ground to certain people. You know that you should. You 7 of Wands reverse is feeling defeated, not standing your ground. So that's a part of yourself that's feeling neglected, is the fact that you know that you can be in this energy, the King of Swords or Queen of Swords. You know that you can cut motherfuckers off quick. You know that you can really speak your truth and be straightforward. Yeah, you can be, but for certain people, you have not been in this energy where you need to speak your truth and cut motherfuckers out your life. On certain people you have, but on the ones you really need to, nah, you've been feeling defeated, defenseless. You feel me? So shit, that's what's neglecting. That's a part of yourself that's feeling neglected. Gemini masculine, Gemini feminine is that to a certain somebody that you really need to defend yourself and you really need to stand up for what you believe. Hierophant, you ain't doing it. Clarify that. You're an emperor. If you're Gemini masculine, Gemini feminine, or Gemini feminine energy, take it as a resident. Emperor, empress, take that action. Emperor's about taking action. So yeah, you need a part of you feel neglected because you're not taking the action against a certain somebody. You're afraid to lead them out in the cold, or what they may be lacking, or how they may feel that you lacking. So yeah, clarify the 7 of Wands in reverse for the Gemini. Look at that. See what I'm saying? Page of Swords. You do all this investigating, all this researching and finding all this information and shit going on motherfuckers' Facebook page and all this shit that you do, and you seeing fuck shit, magician in reverse, all this trickery and all this shit, and now look at you, 6 of Wands reverse. You feel like you ain't getting no type of victory or success with this motherfucker one. This is where you want 10 of Cups, right? That's what the fuck you want, but you ain't getting it because what? You're allowing the wrong motherfucker to stay in your life and you're cutting off the wrong motherfuckers. That's how I get it. Alright? How can I start honoring my authentic self? The way you can start honoring your authentic self, look, you got 2 tens. 10 of Pentacles to start the motherfucker off with a 10 of Cups to end this shit. So you need to go ahead and let this karmic cycle complete itself. 10s of tens about completion. So you see something that's over with, let that shit be done and over with. Let it, just leave it, let it go. 10s. And then 10 plus, you got 10 plus 10 is 20, which breaks down to a 2. 2 is about choices and decisions. So you've made certain choices and decisions in your life that you felt like that when you go back and think about it, you hate that you made that certain choice or decision, but because it causes unhappiness in your life. And then when you get to thinking about the choices and decisions that you made in your past or recent past, you get to feeling unhappy about the shit. You know what I'm saying? So, but nah, you can start honoring your authentic self by accepting shit for what the fuck it really is. You know what I'm saying? Don't dwell on it. It is what it is. Clarify the 10 of Cups in reverse. Right. Whoever this motherfucker was possibly juggled you in the past, and that's what possibly, and you gave him too many chances, or maybe you juggled them, take it as a resume, and you're feeling unhappy about the shit because you had some major plans with a certain somebody. 2 of Wands, plan to travel here. You had a lot of plans with this person that's in your past. 6 of Cups, and the shit didn't go as it wants you. If you're a Gemini feminine reading for, this could be you. For the most of the time, you're a Queen of Cups. You're very caring. You're very compassionate. You could be a mother. You know, so you're very nurturing. You know what I'm saying? But you keep coming. You keep on bumping into this type of love connections that don't last too long. That's not really there to give you what it is you really need for you and whoever in your family, your children, or whatever. You know what I'm saying? So now, what's the next possible near future action or outcome for the Gemini in regards to living authentically? What's the next possible near future action or outcome for the Gemini masculine, Gemini feminine when it comes to living authentically? Just keep it real with yourself first and foremost. You can't be real to anybody else if you ain't real with yourself. Work on your self-esteem. You already there. Maybe it's things you've already noticed that you had to work on your self-esteem. You have been working on it, which is a good thing. You know what I'm saying? But there is some worries. It's something that you worried about, that you have anxieties about, and you know what that is. Okay, know what your true divine purpose is in life and walk in that motherfucker, okay, without no motherfucking regrets, without feeling any type of grief. Give me one more for the Gemini, possible now future action or outcome when it comes to living authentically. Oh shit. Look what popped out. Honesty. Be more honest with yourself and others. You know what I'm saying? Be more empathetic. Put yourself in other motherfuckers' shoes. If you wouldn't want nobody to treat you that way, don't treat them that way. Simple as that. Hey, that's the motherfucking read. One more. You indecisive. That's another thing that causes you to not live authentically and live in your true self is because you being a two of swords type energy. Not really seeing, not really knowing what to do. Two of Pentacles, very indecisive, juggling different thoughts in your mind and motherfucker, which is causing you to lack peace. When you so indecisive and indecision on what to do and how to carry it out, that robs you of your peace. Peace is in the reverse. I can't make this shit up. So that's what you gotta work on. Discipline is in reverse. You need to work on making a decision on certain. Stop being indecisive. Either you is or you ain't. You know what I'm saying? Change in reverse. Don't be resistant to change. You don't like change. That bothers you. You don't like to. That's why you probably wherever you live in, you've been living there for a while because you don't like fucking change. There's nothing wrong with that. Yeah, you have fear when it comes to change. I'm not making this up. Y'all see this shit for what it is. Once you can get past that, you'll be a lot more happier in your life, alright? Release yourself. Freedom in reverse. You can't release yourself from certain negative thoughts and shit. And you need to do that. Release that imagination in reverse. It ain't nothing but illusions and confusion. Get rid of that shit. And you know that's what you need to do. Judgment. You realize that shit. So that's what we read. Thank you, Gemini. Have a good one. That's your living authentically spirit. Bye-bye.